Hey guys. Okay, I had a weird experience last night when I was sleeping, and I figured I'd bring it up here because this is where I put all my stuff. Anyway, so this is what happened. I'm sleeping around 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know it at the time. I'm dreaming, and I'm dreaming I'm in this school, and the lights were out, and I had to do math. I had to do math class, and I hate math, or my ego does. At the end of the hallway was the class, and the doors were closed. There were two sets of doors. There was glass doors, the hallway in my dream. There's glass doors. Beyond the glass doors were three people. Then there were the classroom doors, and they were closed and locked, and the lights were out. The lights were out. That's important. Between the glass doors and the wooden doors where these three people were. I was doing math in another room talking to my friends, and my brother was there. My brother in the physical. My brother. Now, I was all upset. I had I had to leave the school and carry a whole bunch of junk home all the way across town. And I had this huge 50-gallon backpack. Fuck, it was huge. It was bigger than me. It was like 5 feet. And you fill it up, and it's a lot. And I didn't want to carry it. I wanted someone to give me a ride. But my brother wouldn't give me a ride. He made me walk home. And I had to carry my school books plus this full backpack full of school shit. All the way, I had to take it home. You see all the symbolism in that right there? Well, it gets worse. Check this out. I refused to carry it home. I'm like, you got a goddamn car, drive my ass home, or take this shit and take it home for me. I am not walking 5 hours across fucking town with 150 pounds on my back. Fuck you. That's my attitude at the time in the dream. My brother, he started giving me some lip, and he's my brother. You're supposed to do this with your brother. Take care of your brother, right? No, he don't do it for me. So I got mad. And I fucking got mad at him because he started lipping off. And I kicked him as hard as I could in the ass. Uh, well, there was something before that happened. Remember where I kicked him in the ass? Because that came after this. I wanted to know what the hell was going on behind those closed doors when I saw them. Somebody told me they put security guards there. Those three people were security guards blocking me from going in and opening that door to go in that classroom, which pissed me off also. Then my brother happened, but this is what happened. I figured I'm gonna go down there and see what the hell's going on. I'm not trying to get in. I'm not trying to piss them off, but I'm gonna test it out, right? So I walked down the hallway up to the glass doors, and they all got strapped. The guy in the middle was a huge man standing in the middle of the two other guys. He was bare chested. He looked like an athlete, like a pro boxer or a football player. I don't know. He had huge muscles, like. And the two guys on either side of him were wrestlers. They were skinnier, but they were like pro wrestling, like WWF looking. And the guy in the middle looked like a WWE or WWF, whatever. I haven't watched it in a long time. He looked like one too. And I'm like, holy shit. And I'm like, wow, what's going on? Why these ain't security guards? They're wrestlers or something. Pro wrestlers. I'm like confused. And somebody told me before I went down the hallway that it's shit. And I go, what do you mean it's shit? And he goes, they're shit. They're shit. I go, the pro wrestlers are shit? And he goes, yeah, and it's more than that. It's shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, go find out for yourself, man. So I went down there and there's 3 pro wrestlers in there. I opened up the door and this huge waft of smell came from the 3 guys that were in this little enclosed area. And it smelled like shit. Just wafts of shit. Like the smell of shit. And I'm like, holy fuck. And he goes, you're not allowed in there. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm like, yep, you got it. Have a good day. Stay in your shit. So I'm like, fuck that. This stunk bad, man. So I turned around and I left. And I didn't know what to think about it. I'm like, fuck, I don't even want to know what the hell's going on in that room. Because I want to know what they were doing in that room. Why did they need security in a public school for kids? And the smell of shit. Why was the door locked and I couldn't go in? Because it's my goddamn school. I come here every day. I fucking shed blood in this school. I lose my mind in this school, public school, like on earth. That's what I thought it was. And I'm like, and I can't go in the classroom? No. But I went down, checked it out, and all I could smell was shit coming out. So I go back to my brother in the room, the main room. I don't know where he leads in and out of the school. And I get in a fight with my brother. He's gonna make me carry home a backpack full of crap, school crap, books and tons of books. And I said, no, just drive it home for me. And he refused. You're walking with it. You're carrying it home. That's when I kicked him in the fucking ass real hard, because I was mad for him saying that. Because I would have, if I had my car, I would have drove him home 10 times over for free for nothing. But no, he's just doing it out of spite, which really pissed me off. And that's what me and my brother fight about all the time. In reality, that fucking, you know a feeling, you son of a bitch, and it just eats you up inside, and your brother does that to you. You know what I'm talking about. That's what it was. Just to piss you off. They know how to do it. They know how to push your buttons, and you fucking go nuts. And you get mad. That's what me and my brother always fight. That's what I fight my brother. When we get in a fight, we're brothers. We love each other. But when we get in a fight, it's that push your fucking butt. And then we fight. That's the way it is. Now, he's a hockey player like he used to be. So he's a tough dude. I know. I know he's tough, dude. He picked me up and threw me against a fucking tree, and I could walk straight for weeks. So he's a tough dude. And I was like 30 years old when that happened. And so I kicked him hard. And I kicked him in the ass real fucking hard to show him what I thought of. To smarten him up, more or less. Don't do that to me, you fucking prick. Whap! I kicked him. Just as I kicked him, my subconscious started screaming at me. And it actually woke me up. He's like, my subconscious goes, don't kick your brother. Don't you fucking kick your brother. In my head. He's yelling out in my dream. It woke me up. I'm laying in bed, but I'm still in the dream. I'm awake in my bed. But I'm in the dream still, and I'm watching. And he goes, don't you kick your brother. Don't you kick your brother. Don't you know who he is? He's the king of Peru. He goes, you don't kick the king of Peru. And he goes, This is what he's saying. I'm like, what the fuck is King of Peru? You going, he's the fucking King of Peru. He made the disacknowledge. Don't you know who the fuck he is? And I'm like, what? This is my subconscious just spewing all this out right in my face. I'm going, he's the King of Peru. Yeah, he's the King of Peru. I'm talking to my subconscious. It's yelling at me from out of my neck because it's open now. Just bursting out. And he's the King of Peru and he made the disacknowledge. And he goes, yeah, you're disrespecting the king. He gave us the disacknowledge. And I'm like, what fucking disacknowledge? What are you talking about? And all of a sudden, wham, there's a disc, a gold disc about this big. Huge gold disc. And around the ends of it had little arrows and astronomical signs all the way around it. And then it had another line and a whole bunch of things carved into it. And it had more astrological shit. And in the middle was another round thing. And it had the spider that's in the Nazca lines in Peru. And I'm like, I don't know that spider. I've seen that spider on the internet 1,000 times, TV ever since I was a kid. I saw the spider. And he goes, yeah, that's the he goes, that's one of the disacknowledged. And I'm like, what? What the fuck? What's going on, man? I don't get this shit. And he goes, your brother is the king of Peru. He made these discs for us, and you're kicking him in the ass. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And he's going, yo, fucker, kick your. And my subconscious is yelling at me. I'm like, fuck, I'm losing my shit. And I'm laying in bed, and all of a sudden, the priestess. I love you. I love you. I love you. What that is, it's an energy. She puts her energy in. She's been doing this for months or more. I love you. I love you. And it's driving me nuts. And I'm getting everybody in the spirit world, Christ, priests, regent priests, specialists to come in and get her the fuck out. That's what I was going to make my long video update about. 3 videos ago. But I haven't done it yet because all these other videos are coming up that seem to be more important. But I'll make that video. It's all in my head. I got it. She's screaming at me, and I'm like, shut up. I'm trying to understand the disacknowledge and shit and see this. And my subconscious is getting quieter and quieter. But she's now getting the attention. And it's all about cigarettes and wine and how angry I am. And she loves me. And how come I'm not in love with her? We're supposed to be together. All this shit. I'm like, would you shut the fuck up and get out of here? God damn. And I'm conscious. And then I pull my fucking earplugs out, and I can hear Jesus now around me like this. I can hear Jesus, and there's connections, and I can hear my family, and they're all talking, and my innocence is talking to them, and Rich just dreamed about Chris, my brother. My innocence says to Jesus. Tina and the kids are like, what did he dream about? Tell me the dream. He went on to tell the dream I just told you. My innocence was telling them, Christ, Jesus Christ, and my family about Peru and the disacknowledge, and that Chris was the king. And Jesus, and then I think it was Julie said, Rich's brother, Chris, the guy I took the demon out of. I took the demon out of my brother. A couple videos back. It was last month. I took that demon out. So everybody's current on Chris when I grabbed that demon that was making him angry. My innocence speaking to the family said, Chris was the king of Peru. He made the knowledge disc. Rich saw the knowledge disc that he made. And I'm just listening. I'm just sitting there laying in bed going, and Jesus, and then Julie asked Grace, is it true? Chris was the king of Peru and he knows knowledge discs? And Grace goes, that's absolutely true. I'm like, I ain't done yet, man. Check this out. I get up out of bed. I'm like, fuck, what the hell's going on? I wasn't even going to make a video. I just thought it was some crazy shit. But I got to thinking about the video. Now, life on Earth is a school. I'm dreaming about the school. And I got a backpack on. And I'm taking all the books that I learned in school. Okay. Shit I learned here on the earth. 50 pounds of books. And I got to take it home. My brother is making me carry it when he can give me a ride. I get mad. I kick him in the ass. My subconscious screams at me for kicking the king of Peru because he created the knowledge discs for us humans. Well, other cultures too did the same thing, I guess. But this is all Anunnaki shit. Okay? Well, I think, anyway. Where did the Peruvians learn it? Where did the Peruvians and all them cultures down there in South America learn all the astronomical shit? From the Anunnaki, right? So, fuck. It's pretty simple. And me and Jesus got talking about that. He wouldn't talk about it because people were around and that shit is no, don't talk about that. I can make a 5-hour video about that stuff. Anyway, so it turns out that my dream, kicking my brother in the ass, he had a past life in Peru where he was the king and he created the knowledge discs. Now, the day before, yesterday, when I put the last 2 videos up, I was thinking about my brother, Chris. And I was thinking about him, and I always have dreams where he is in the Civil War in America between the South and the North. And he has a shirt of the Confederate flag, okay? He has a shirt of the Confederate flag of the South. And everybody hates it. But he's like, fuck you, right? Bring it on. And it all, to the lefties, it's all racism. That's all it means to them. You know, tear down the statues, fucking all that. Okay, besides all that, whatever. I don't even fucking understand 90% of it. But it all comes down to Daniel Boone is mixed in there. So me and my brother can relate on Civil War shit because we were both in it. But I knew he was in it. I knew he was in the Civil War, my brother, before I knew when Christ told me I was Daniel Boone. Then it opened up another door inside me, and bam, now. The 3 guys that were blocking the schoolroom, the classroom, they were shit. Okay? They were muscle shit. The shit being what you are taught on TV. Hockey, football, wrestling. Wrestling, there's 3 of them. The guy in the middle was a huge wrestler or warrior. The 2 guys on the left and the right were pro wrestlers. Left and the right in politics. Politics is just like pro wrestling. Okay? Fucking understand that. The bad guy for a month. Then this guy is the bad guy for a month. And it just goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But the guy in the middle He just stands there. He's angry at everything. Now, this also represents in the dream the shit you're being fed on TV. Because you believe in the good. So you believe in the left. But the left is manipulating you while you're doing your thing. So you vote that way. And the right is doing the same thing. The right and the left. The conservatives and the liberals, whatever you call it, I don't know, the right and the left. The polar opposites. Always gotta have a polar opposite. 1 month, one 8 years, the lefties will be bad guys. Then they'll vote. And this whole thing switches around. These guys are the good guys now for another 8 years. And then it switches again. These guys are the good guys. And you all, and people, normal people like me and you, base our heart on what the fuck they're doing. And that's how we vote. I tend to think that way. Knowledge and your heart. Morality. Build yourself a good system. Comes back to the Civil War. Chris and me as Daniel Boone. And my Daniel Boone past life. Now, you see where this shit's going? Fucking deep, man. This is all in one dream. The NASCAR lines, the spider. The spider, to me, spiders ain't in dream space, ain't too good. Ain't good at all. Knowledge is the spider. And there's a level between you're a spider and then you're not a spider. I can get deep into that, but I ain't gonna do it right now because it's not really important. It might have other meanings that I don't know about yet. But nevertheless, the three guys in there, the left and the right, and the guy in the center, shit. They also represent the door I am not supposed to open in my fucking head. Okay? Now it's being represented as shit. I'm in a classroom and I'm not allowed to go in there. Now, why am I not? What are they teaching in there? What are they teaching? Are they teaching how to manipulate you? Politics, politicians, bureaucrats, Illuminati. It's shit to keep you enslaved. It all comes down to that, and that's what it's about. I woke up, I got here on the internet, and I'm watching videos, catching up on the day. William writes me on Messenger, and I'll put the video he sent me in the description of this video, just for the hell of it. I don't even know what it's about. I haven't watched it yet, but it's about NASCAR lines. I haven't talked about the NASCAR lines in a video or NASCAR anything, NASCAR Peru. He sent me a video about a video I made yesterday. He sent me a video about the NASCAR lines and the knowledge and what they really mean. Supposedly, I think that's what it is. I haven't watched it yet. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I just dreamt about this shit. So I wrote it back. I go, I just dreamt about this shit. I haven't dreamt about this stuff ever. And you're fucking sending me NASCAR line shit? Videos? All within a 6-hour period? This is blowing me away more than my dream was. I can't even believe this, guys. I can't even believe it. John, my other bud, he did the same thing to me yesterday. And I made a video about it yesterday. And I put him in it. Unbelievable. Same thing. The ethereal, mental, spiritual world is really freaking me out, man. I have a dream, and then my friend, who I haven't talked to in 10 years, sends me a whole bunch of information about it. The NASCAR lines. It's freaking me out, man. Anyway, that's been my day so far. Now, the dream I had last night about me and my brother, the only thing I can think about is yesterday, I saw my brother's profile. I went to my brother's profile on Facebook and I looked at it because he posted something. And I remembered the dream where he was in the Civil War, fighting in the Civil War for the South. And I remember some of my Daniel Boone that Christ showed me, and I got myself where we were in the Civil War. Not, not. I don't know if I was with my brother, the brother in this lifetime was a friend or acquaintance in the Daniel Boone past life. But either way, we were both in the Civil War at that time. And that's why we can relate. Now, I don't know if we were close family or just fighters that were friends, or we weren't friends at all. I don't know. I don't know. But the three guys and the shit was that was being taught in the classroom is shit. Shit that you see on TV. The pro wrestlers. Now that even gets deeper than that, we can go here. Queenie once showed me my subconscious. She took me down a well inside myself. A well. I went down. It was like a well, but it wasn't a well. It was just a black tunnel. It went down. I went and there's light down there. I got to the light and there was 3 vents. One was sort of square and it went down in. The vent opened up and spiritual energy came out. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And the vents were closed. There was a guy standing there at the controls. And Queenie's going, this is your subconscious. This is your subconscious. Just then, the guy, he looked, a little light went off. This is your she goes to me, this is your subconscious. And I'm looking at my subconscious. The guy that was standing there between the 3 vents presses a button and a lever. The enclosed vent, a door opens up on it, and all this spiritual stuff comes out, spiritual energy, and goes right up into my brain, right up into me. I got affected by it. She goes, see what happened right there? I go, yeah. She goes, you just got a response from the creator, your subconscious. Your subconscious creates your reality in the physical. Plus, it creates your understanding. It creates everything, depending if you want to listen to it or not. The information coming out. And your subconscious knows everything that happened. Your subconscious collects the information of everything you perceive, all your decisions. When you are thinking about something, when you're daydreaming, when you're praying, your subconscious, that man standing there, he opens up the vents to give you knowledge, to give you wisdom, to give you what you're asking for. There's the left and the right and the center. The 3 guys standing in the hallway. You don't want to open them doors, my brother said. Or somebody. I think it was my brother. You or someone else in the dream. You don't open that door. That shit back there. That shit. Now, were they preventing me from accessing the knowledge in my subconscious? And they gave me the smell of shit to make me go away? Was someone trying to influence me not to listen to my subconscious? And protecting the door that had the knowledge behind it? See, there's 2 different plays you can go on. I don't know which one. I just had the fucking dream 4 hours ago. So I'm still trying to figure it out, but I got this much so far. This is the dream. These are the dreams I have. Fucking all day and all night. All right? I'm trying to figure it all out. This was a cool one. So I'm like, fuck it, I ain't going there. And I went, okay, I'm at the subconscious. Let's just look at this like this. This is a video I'm making of my processes. I'm trying to figure out myself. in the spirit world and everything. In the dream, the three guys garden gave me the shit smell. Pro wrestlers, left, right, and center, represent the subconscious that Queenie showed me years ago. And the processes of how the subconscious works with your soul and your conscious mind, making decisions for your probable realities and your decision making throughout the fucking day. Okay? We all do it. There is no other way around it. If you believe it or not, it don't even care. It's still happening to you. Doesn't even matter. Okay? Now, was the classroom they were protecting was the knowledge. I wasn't allowed to go in there. Why? If it's shit, I'll know it's shit. But if it's some sacred stuff I'm supposed to fucking know about myself, or opening that door would have been a bad thing, or opening that door would have been a good thing. My brother, he was the king of Peru in the dream. If it was real or not, I don't fucking have a clue. JC says he was the king of Peru. And he had the disc, the golden disc, like the Mayans have, the fucking calendar, golden calendar, the disc, whatever the fuck it's called. The Mayans or the Aztecs or whatever, the disc, the gold disc with all the information on it. Well, the Peruvians had it too. According to my dream, there was like 13 of them or some goddamn thing. But I've seen the one with the spider on it. The spider represents this. To me, a Jesus Christ who is called Jesus Christ, but he's not Christ. And that's why I got 12 of them in prison. Because they were Jesus Christ, but they were using their skills in a bad way on the humans. He's a Jesus Christ, but he has all the knowledge, but he keeps it secret from you. You got to learn it. You got to learn the knowledge. And that's what I'm fucking doing. So what the hell's going on? I still need to think about this dream because it's huge. And what it has to do with the Civil War and what it has to do with my brother and what it has to do with the King of Peru. I want you to do this. Google King of Peru and see what comes up. There's like 60 million hits, all different kinds, but I want you to look at it as the king that lived 4,000 years ago, back like in the Mayan days and all that. The king who inherited after, the stonemakers, the pharaohs. It all has to come down to the pharaohs too. So as Anunnaki left some of their people here, they became the bloodlines of the kings and queens we have today. The bloodlines, the royal red carpet, all that shit. That's what that means. When they taught the Native Americans and other people around the world, they taught them the knowledge. And my brother was the one who had the knowledge, who created the discs. But they also knew the Mayans. They were all in together. But the king of Peru and the Mayan guy, he made his discs. They made their discs. And it was probably the Anunnaki fucks who told them to make the discs. Now they have the knowledge, but it's a spider. You only got some of the knowledge, and it's twisted. So the astrological solar systems and how it all works, they took that and they took it and made it a religion. And that's where we sit today. Every fucking religion is just ankle biter gods for planets out there. All of them are. You have to see the bigger picture. When you see the bigger picture of it all the planets and stars out there and galaxies and nebulas, they're all symbolic gods on the earth. Religion. And so you automatically wrap it up as, well, then Christ and all Christ, the Holy Bible and everything is just fucking fake. No, no, no. Christ took universal natural law, universal law, and made a religion. Because religion, for 40,000 years ago or whatever the fuck, when they created religion, Christ came, took another religion, made his religion, well, not a religion, a way of being, but made it a symbolic representation on the earth for you to follow, being Christianity. But that was the way it's supposed to be, universal law on the earth. And Christ represented that. He brought it to the humans because we were newly created and we were just running around fucking everything and eating and killing. He said, no, man, that's not natural law. Because they created us. The Anunnaki created us and fucked off, gave us false gods to worship themselves. So fucking George Bush, representation of the Anunnaki, called himself fucking Jupiter or Mars or the god of war or some fucking thing, called himself a god. We took all that and made it into a fucking religion. And we're following it. We're worshiping him now for 40,000 fucking years. Well, after 40,000 fucking years, 200,000 different fucking religions came up, but Christ, a guy, came and said, no, man, it's natural law. Here it is. I call it Christianity. Follow me or fuck off. Basically, that's what he said. You want the fucking truth? I'll take you right to the fucking truth. Christ consciousness. Natural law, the universal way. All this shit happened on Earth, and we're all lied to, we're all manipulated, and they're still doing it to us today. And they're still doing it to us today. And we're in a system, we're in a system that's run by the Anunnaki ways and the Roman way. It's the same goddamn shit all the way. It's the same shit. In the classroom, it's the same shit. You're being taught shit. There you go. I hope you got some of this out of the video. I mean, I could sit here and get all nitpicking and timelines and super duper representation. But if you want to know how it all worked out, it's pretty easy. The Anunnaki came here for gold. Not the Agigi. They needed slaves. So they took the monkey people. They took the monkeys on the earth, the cavemen, that were just running around, fucking doing whatever they did. There were no humans on the earth. Read Zechariah Sitchin books. Then they made the slaves got the gold. Then the people that lived on the earth started fighting with the fuckers that lived on the ship and the 12th fucking planet or the 13th planet or whatever the fuck, the Marduk fucking thing, whatever, the big planet they lived on. They started fighting back and forth. So the earth colony of the Anunnaki Agigi were fighting with the original Anunnaki Agigi, and this is all Noah's flood and shit. Well, the guys on the earth blew the fuck out of Mars, and they had a colony doing the same goddamn thing on Mars. But earth colony started fighting with fucking Mars colony. Earth people had more, they came to Earth first, so they had more technology, but they were fighting back and forth, little skirmishes. Well, Earth said, fuck all this, we can't deal with this shit, I'm sick of it. Went over to Mars and blew up the whole fucking planet. Look at the shit on Mars. Look at the shit throughout the solar system. They were working all these planets. All these planets are gods in religion. Do you get it? Religion? It's a twist. It's totally opposite of what you think. Because they fucking manipulated you. Now, This all comes from my fucking dream last night. On the Earth, when they left, we're out of here. They blew up fucking Mars. We're like, fuck it. There's too many people around here. Fuck it. I'm sick of it. They got up and they fucking took off in their spaceship. You can get into the whole Pleiadian shit right from that point, and Atlantis and all that, right in that time period. This is like 400,000 years, man. I don't fucking got it all figured out. But I'm good. What I know is what I know. Then, before they left, they went, and now they created us humans, but they created and they let them go. And so people are developing in other parts of the country and other parts of the world. And they were called the fucking whatever, different races. They went and they did the whole, this is how you build with stone. They cut it all up, built some pyramids and all kinds of shit. And they're like, wow, here's the fucking knowledge. And they took the knowledge and they wrote it in the fucking in the discs. I guess my brother was one of them. I don't know. Nevertheless, it all happened. Look at all the pyramids in India, in the Oriental countries, Thailand. More and more and more pyramids, because they taught each culture the stars and how it all works, the history of our solar system. But they twisted it. Jupiter was actually the Anunnaki guy, the ruler Anunnaki guy, or Saturn, or Neptune, or Mars. Those were all political kings and fucking rulers from the Anunnaki. Now we call them ankle biter gods because they're just like, they want you to look at George Bush as a god. Well, it's the same fucking thing the Anunnaki did 400,000 fucking years ago. Then they nuked fucking Earth, they either nuked the fucking, or a comet hit the ice cap. They knew it was going to happen and melted it, created a big fucking flood, washed all the shit away, except for the stuff down south. And that's why you got all the pyramids down south, because it was during the last ice age, and the fucking pyramid, the Sphinx, scientifically fucking dated, was there before the fucking last ice age. So tap on another 100,000 fucking years, because that's how long the last ice age happened. So you got to put all that in there. The fucking Sphinx they built was before the fucking ice age started. They were here a long fucking time, guys. And that's why we're all fucked up as a human race. And people still worship these fuckers. All of us do. We don't even fucking know what we're doing. We just worship it, give our fucking blood, have a fucking war, all set up for you to go fucking die. All set up. It's all set up. Go to work. Go to work. Get your fucking piece of money, slave. Oh yeah, by the way, I need some taxes out of that. Now get the fucking work. You want to eat, bitch? Water and food, free. Period. Universal law. Watch universal law shit the way it's supposed to be. When I 400,000 years ago came from fucking elsewhere as an ET, landed on the Earth, got out and died because we couldn't live on our planet. So they came here. I found out. I died. I saw the vision. I had the fucking visions. I put them all in my past life videos and whatever, my ET stuff, how it all happened. And I all had visions for it because I asked. Then I come out of my goddamn ship and my culture, which has nothing to do with Earth ankle biter gods, demigods, fucking religion. I was like, holy shit, these people are fucking crazy. And here I am, still fucking here. And the ETs are always coming to get knowledge. I'm carrying a fucking briefcase to give to the ETs knowledge I've learned on the earth. I'm running, I'm giving it to them. I got the fucking monkey dude chasing me, trying to get the knowledge before it gets to the ETs. 30 fucking years. That's what I dreamt about. The monkey dude, he was a monkey in a suit and tie. The control people, the controllers, created in the spirit world. People are having contacts with extraterrestrials. Find out what the fuck they're giving them. And that's what the monkey does. Chases you around. That's a whole different separate thing. But I just thought I'd bring it up. Anyway, so it's all about knowledge, man. And it all comes down to you. You want to fucking learn. We all want to fucking learn. But the knowledge is in the hands of your fucking owners, your governments, your religions, your what are they called? Freemasons, cults, all that. My brother made the fucking knowledge. When I kicked him in the ass because I got pissed off at him. It wasn't a bad thing. I was just pissed off. We're still bros. My subconscious said, don't fucking kick it. He's an important dude. Respect him, man. Whatever. And that's what happened last night. Which leads into all the rest of it. 400,000 fucking years of being slaves to a fucking race that isn't even here yet. The people that are ruling us are the leftover crossbreeds. The kings and the queens and the fucking presidents, all that shit. Playing me and you, the slaves, as left and right. Playing the left and right. The liberals, the conservatives, left wing and the right wing, the eagle, the head in the middle, the big giant muscle guy. Inside out into my subconscious. Information that's being released. Shit from that classroom, which is in the classroom. What was going on in the classroom is a learning of shit to manipulate you, to keep you a fucking slave. Because when the cockroaches started breeding, the Anunnaki fucking left. They said, flood and kill them all. Noah's fucking ark. Noah, the flood, the great flood. Noah. Kill all the cockroaches. Well, they didn't. And guess what? They said, fuck it. They're breeding again. Let's get the hell out of here. The cockroaches are breeding again. And I got a video for that one, too. Awesome video. I love it. Anyway, guys. Natural law. Natural law. There shouldn't be. The knowledge they have that they won't give us. Because if you give a cockroach knowledge, we're cockroaches. We're considered cockroaches to them. The Anunnaki, Agigi, the fucking genetic wannabes who think they're fucking descendants from the Anunnaki. The kings and queens and monarchs and fucking popes and all that. We're just cockroaches. And I'm fucking telling you the truth. That's the way it is. You don't see it because all you do is watch fucking politics, left and right. The ego. What is an ego? Left wing, right wing. It's on your goddamn monuments and everything. The ego. And the big head in the middle, the big muscle guy, the left wing and the right wing. And that's all it's ever been. There's always a fight. Always a fight going on. Always. Even inside you. What do when they're on the TV fighting, the left wing and the right wing politicians? You're on the TV. You're watching TV, left wing and the right wing. It's all bullshit. It's just shit. And you're fucking eating it up. That's what my dream was saying. Because Earth is a school for you to learn. Earth shit. They're controlling you with Earth shit. You don't even know it. You think it's the way reality is. No, man. It ain't. Because you're being taught shit. Sorry, guys. That's the way it is. And we all don't know any different because all the past lives you've had on the earth, you've been a fucking slave. All of us. We're all fucking slaves being taught shit. And that's why they wouldn't let me go in that fucking door. And that's why they wouldn't let me go in that goddamn room, that classroom. And when I opened the doors, all I could smell was waves of shit. All from a dream I had last night. And then William, he goes and sends me a Peru. I haven't told anybody this yet. I haven't told anybody. Within an hour of me waking up, he on Messenger types me and sends me some Peru stuff. Nobody has sent me a Peru video or even talked about it. Fucking 30 years, man. The same night I have a fucking dream of Peru, my brother being the king of Peru with just some knowledge. He sends me a video of Peru, and I'll post it in the document, in the description. I don't know why. I haven't watched it yet, so we're going to find out. Okay, guys, I got to go. I can go on all day. It's good stuff. I love it, but we can go on all day. Got to go. I hope you got what I'm trying to say. Later.